Hello, welcome everybody to the Pumping Up Podcast. I'm, of course, your host, Kevvy.
When they put the message in the bottle, do they think before they put it in there, like how long is it going to be before someone reads this?
What does that have to do with the...
Well, no, it's just interesting to me that then, you're on a desert island, and you have one bottle, and then you have like a piece of paper and a pen. Why didn't you bring other things from the plane?
Why are you thinking about someone being trapped on a desert island?
Well, I was on a plane recently, so I thought to myself, what if this plane goes down?
Yeah.
Then who am I going to send a message to? I could send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not near the ocean.
Well, how do you think that works? If you write a message, put it in a bottle, and just put it in the ocean and hope it gets to whoever you're sending it to?
I'm pretty sure whales are like mailmen.
Really?
Yeah, they just grab it and take it for you.
Like that's their job?
I don't know if it's their job, but it seems like it might be their hobby.
Okay.
Just a whale out there with like a bunch of letters in bottles. Like, I got to get these where they're going.
Just under his little fins?
Yeah. Just splashing around. Mm-hmm. That's where they got to be in bottles. Otherwise they get wet. You can't read a wet letter.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty thoughtful of the whales, I suppose.
But if you're on a plane, right, and your only bottles are those little tiny ones, then you can only send like tweets. Like only little tiny messages.
Yeah.
So you got to put a bunch of them in the water.
Yeah.
So you got to, I got to ask people for help. It's like, I need, no more space. You just put it in the bottle and hope that someone finds all of them. And then mix like a collage.
Yeah. They got to find all the little bottles that you sent and arrange them into whatever message you were trying to say.
It's going to be complicated. Not a lot of people are going to want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be stuck there for a while.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for listening. I'm just going to finish my opening spiel.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you for listening to the Pumping Up Podcast. We're back once again. My lovely co-host, the great Arnold Schwarzenegger, is back from his trip.
Yeah.
I'm, of course, Kevvy. Thank you for listening. Arnold, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. I'm sorry I wasn't here. I feel very bad about that.
Well, I got confused. I didn't really realize that you'd be away because you kind of helped me book Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
And then
I like that guy.
I feel like you kind of did that on purpose so that he would just be me and him.
No, I mean, it's good that you're able to do this by yourself because, I'm going to die one day. I got to leave the podcast to somebody.
Right.
Right? My kids don't want it. They don't even listen to it. So it's you. You're going to be the only one.
You don't think your kids listen to this show?
No, they listen to one episode.
Which one?
The iguana guy.
Yeah, that guy's good.
He was pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The animal expert who seems to only know facts about animals if it has like Wikipedia open.
Well, they act like they don't know who I am. They're like, I didn't know you liked swordfish. I didn't know this. But it's, you kids, you get distant, but you understand, right?
That's true.
You know how my brain works.
I do.
Yeah.
Filing cabinets.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky, scary.
Well,
imagine having a spooky brain. Like that's just in your brain,
like
a ghost in your brain.
Yeah.
The whole time you're like, hey, I think I should get milk. Ooh, that's the home.
That'd be torture.
Yeah. Do they haunt people? Can you be haunted?
A person be haunted? I think it's possessed.
Yeah, that's probably that.
You think it means their brain is haunted?
Yeah, haunted brain.
Oh no. But it's good to see you. Paul Giamatti was great. Once we sort of settled into what I let him host. I let it be the Chatty Giamatti show.
What did you talk about?
We talked about capes. We talked about just his different theories on different things.
Capes is a good topic.
Very good.
It's a good topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have thought of that.
You could talk about capes right now if you want.
It's going to wreck it now. It's derivative.
Okay.
I don't want to be the guy who comes on after Paul Giamatti and is like, capes are also great.
Right.
And everyone's like, yeah, but the Millions guy said that.
How his show is called Billions.
That's even better than Millions.
It's true.
That's more.
It is. How do you know Paul Giamatti?
I don't really.
Oh.
It's like...
That explains a lot, actually.
Sometimes you just get people's numbers and you're like, this isn't real.
Yeah.
And then you call it and it's Warren Beatty.
What do you mean?
Sometimes you just find a number in your phone and you're like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Little guy? I'm walking. Doesn't happen.
That's not a common experience for people.
Happens to me all the time.
Well,
I don't put numbers in my phone. Before I had you as an assistant, I had an assistant, and she would just put numbers in my phone all the time.
With no name on them?
It was great. Sometimes you'd call, you'd be like, I really need to talk to Eminem, but it's just a pizza place. But then you make friends with the pizza guy. You're like, you won't believe this. I was calling to talk to Eminem. And they're like, why? And I was like, I got a lot to talk to him about. I wanted to rap for a while. Yeah. I stopped doing it though.
You rapped?
No. I thought I'd like to, but it's difficult. It's a lot of words.
That is a lot of words.
Yeah. You got to stay on topic.
Maybe your accent would make it difficult.
What do you mean?
Just to enunciate quickly the way Eminem does.
Yeah, that would be hard because he says all those words so fast.
Yeah.
Right? I like the rappers.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're really good.
Who's your favorite?
Well, kind of have to say Eminem now because I have his number.
Right. Yeah.
If I don't say it, he's going to call me and be like, why don't you like me anymore? And I'd be like, I like the pizza guy better.
Hope he doesn't listen.
Pizza guy was pretty great. Yeah. He knew a lot about cars.
The pizza guy?
Yeah.
Is he a pizza delivery guy?
He used to be.
Well, that makes
he got
sense.
promoted. Then he cuts them up.
He got promoted to phone guy?
Which would you rather do? Deliver pizza or would you like to cut up the pizza or make the pizza?
I think cut up the pizza sounds like the easiest.
It's pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
But if you deliver pizza, then you could see people. Because I think if you're cutting up the pizza, you probably see the same 4 or 5 people every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, there's Dan. He's not very nice. Or hey, there's Shirley. She's really nice. But that's it.
Yeah.
That's your universe.
Yeah.
But if you're out there just delivering pizza, you're seeing people, it's cool.
That is cool.
You meet a lot of people.
That's very true. The thing about delivering pizza, it seems like a lot of pressure to do it on time.
Yeah, that's part of it. They used to have that thing where if they didn't get your pizza that week, it was free.
That week?
Yeah.
I think it was that hour.
Well, that's part of a week.
Okay.
You know, if you say, hey, next week, but not including 12 to 1, that's not something.
The details of that are very confusing, I think.
I have a complicated brain.
I know.
Yeah. Do you know where I was?
Where?
Where I went?
Where?
I went to Budapest.
How was it?
It was great.
Yeah?
I was supposed to be in Zurich.
What'd you do?
I made a mistake.
You went to the wrong place?
I did, yeah. They're very similar.
Okay, well, what happened? How'd you make the mistake?
Well, I was supposed to go to this thing where I'm doing this award show where I'm giving away this stuff, right? But I couldn't remember where it was, right? And for some reason, I got in my head that Budapest and Zurich were the same place.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll just land there and then we'll go here. And then when I got there, they're like, that's a long way away. So I just hung out.
See, I feel like I should have helped because I'm the one that booked your plane tickets.
Well, at first I was really mad, but then I had some cool food.
Yeah.
The goulash. That's great. Have you had that? It's like chewable soup.
I never had goulash.
Chewable soup.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wow. That could be my rap name.
Okay.
Chewable soup.
Yeah?
Oh, look at all the potatoes.
That's a verse from one
You're going to want potatoes in your soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I learned that when I was young.
Yeah.
But I felt bad because then I realized when we're out there, I was like, oh no, that Paul Giamatti's there. Should go back.
Right.
But then I couldn't make it back in time.
Well, we can have him on with you sometime.
Yeah. If he's okay. He's like my Christian Slater now. I think he's mad at me.
I don't think he's capable of being mad. He's a pretty happy-go-lucky guy.
I should listen to the episode.
You should, and you should. He was wondering why he hasn't been cast as a superhero in a superhero movie.
Yeah,
and,
but that makes sense because you don't have to be muscular to be a superhero.
That's true,
right? You just have powers, right?
You were actually, I don't think, ever a superhero in a movie.
No, but there was a robot.
Yep.
And the thing is, you don't need to have muscles as a robot. Everyone knows that robots don't need muscles.
That's true.
You see these videos of these robots out in Boston and they're jumping up and down and they're running around and I think to myself, that's terrifying. Yeah. That's the real Terminator. Yeah. But they don't have muscles at all.
They don't.
They look like Fido Dido.
Great 7-Up reference from 1991.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I offered to be the voice of him, but they're like, he doesn't have a voice.
Doesn't have a voice.
Like, he should talk. He should be like, listen, 7-Up is great. Right?
Yeah.
I'm really into it.
Is that what he'd say?
Look at all the bubbles.
That's what he'd say?
7-Up. Hey, you can see through it. Not like the colas.
Right.
So if you needed a window, 7-Up's a great window.
Just use 7-Up as a window.
Yeah. I had other stuff going on at the time, but I was really pushing for that.
Is that your favorite drink?
Not anymore, but I liked it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think Fido Dido would have the same voice as you?
Is it Dido or Dido?
I don't know.
Because it's Fido.
He didn't talk, so I never heard him pronounce his own
Dido.
name.
Fido Dido.
Fido Dido?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sounds like a restaurant in Budapest.
Sounds like a meal you had in Budapest.
Yeah, the Fido Dido.
Yeah.
You should try it.
I would love to.
What did you say? What was your question?
I asked if you think his voice would sound like your voice.
Well, I mean, that's the great thing about animation. You can sound like anything you want.
That's true.
You could be anybody. You know that movie with the rat that talks?
Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't look like the rat.
Does not look like Patton Oswalt at all.
Yeah. He doesn't look like the guy at all.
That's true.
But it's great because they can just make it happen. Right? I do animation voices and I like doing it. But then they always make the guy look like me.
You don't like that?
No, I want to be a turtle or something.
Yeah.
Or a dolphin.
Dead dolphin?
Yeah, imagine a dolphin come up and be like, hey, don't swim here, the sharks. You'd listen to me.
It's true.
Then I'd like bounce something on my nose.
Yeah. Is that what dolphins do, or is that seals?
I mean, I think if you ask them nicely,
You think they do bounce some stuff on
if
their
you're like,
nose?
hey, dolphin, I got some sardines. Maybe put one on your nose.
Trying to sweet talk a dolphin?
Yeah. Of all the animals, they're the ones that probably you could sweet talk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're susceptible to that kind of thing?
I think they're like con artists.
Dolphins, you think, are like con artists?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I feel like they would try something on you.
Like
I feel like when you're swimming with the dolphins, you'd be swimming and they'd be like, get me out of here.
You think so?
Think so. And then they take your wallet.
You think a dolphin would steal your wallet?
I don't know, but of all the animals, they're smart.
That's true.
The monkeys and the dolphins, right?
Very
what
similar.
other animals going to steal things? Snake doesn't have any arms.
That's true.
People don't like snakes, but they can't steal.
They can't.
He doesn't have any arms. Plus, you'd know he's coming. You'd be like, I'm going to put my wallet in my pocket.
Oh, so
I don't know who
loud.
that is.
Yeah.
That's a snake guy. He's
Snake-
not getting my wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of snakes?
Oh, they're cool.
They're cool.
Yeah, no arms and no legs. Every day's body day. It's funny, right?
That is funny.
I just imagine a snake at the gym there, and he's like trying to use all the equipment. He's like, yeah, you need arms for this. This doesn't help me at all.
Yeah.
And then he eats an antelope.
That's what he does at the gym?
He's big and strong. Think about that. Snakes are in great shape. And I've never seen a snake that's not in great shape.
Yeah.
Even after they eat. Yeah, but they're digesting. And then they're just like all muscle.
What was the antelope doing at the gym?
Probably leg day.
That's true.
You got to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, it's
What do
great to have you back.
What's the most in shape animal? Sorry, but I got to ask
Okay.
you. Of all the animals you know, what's the most in shape animal? And don't say me.
Okay. I think Rottweilers look like they have P90X bodies.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in good shape. It's a tough dog.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
pecs on those things.
You ever seen a sun bear?
A sun bear?
Yeah.
No, what do they look like?
They look like they're in shape.
Trying to think of an animal with like shredded abs.
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos.
They got great trapezius muscle.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all neck and then trapezius.
Great fighters.
Yeah, it'd be hard to choke one out. I wouldn't
couldn't
like to
do
try it.
Their necks are too thick.
There's a lot of animals I don't think I could fight.
Like what?
I wouldn't fight a mouse. You can't punch him.
It's too small?
It's too small. It's
Okay.
going to go up your leg, and then he's nibbling away, and you're like, he's screwed.
You mentioned all these scary animals, and that's the one you feel like you'd lose a fight to?
Or you could fight the shark.
You could?
You know it's coming. Okay. You know, and now you got your dolphin friend. And he's going to help you.
In this
right?
hypothetical
so you're like,
situation, you made
there's a
friends.
shark coming, and the dolphin's like, thanks for your wallet, and then he goes in there, takes him. So you got to make friends with all the people in the
The
ocean.
dolphin helps you because you let it steal your wallet?
Yep. Dolphin knows that you're distracted by the shark, but they also knows that if you die, no more wallets.
Okay.
The dolphin is very careful. He doesn't want to like bite the hand that feeds him.
Right.
Or have someone bite the hand that feeds him.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So sharks not to be worried about.
That's
A
true.
kangaroo,
Yeah.
it's too tough.
Who do you think would win between a kangaroo and a shark?
Well, the kangaroo would drown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you're assuming they're in water.
But that's the thing. If they're on land, it's all kangaroo.
Kangaroo all day.
He's just going to hop around.
Yeah.
The shark's just got one bad end. The front end's bad, but the back end, you don't have to worry about it.
That's
But
true.
the kangaroo's all fists and feet,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Kangaroo's dangerous.
Even when it's wearing boxing gloves.
Of all the animals that could do the UFC, kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they do that thing where they go on their tail and kick you in the face.
Yeah, that's not good.
Can't stop
It's
it.
going to knock you over,
Yep.
right?
I think a kangaroo could probably beat up any human.
I'd like to see.
I'd like to see.
Yeah, that'd be great. They should start putting animals in the Olympics too.
Yeah?
Yeah. You think you're fast? Here's a cheetah. Let's see what's up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you know you're going to come in second, and the cheetah doesn't want a gold medal. So it'd have to be like a steak on a chain or something.
For the cheetah to
Yeah,
eat.
the cheetah would be like super happy.
Yeah.
And then everyone would come in second and be like, it's okay, I lost to a cheetah.
Yeah.
It's the fastest land mammal.
Wow. They should
Yeah.
have animal Olympics.
Yeah, the elephant would be really good at deadlifting.
That's true, with his trunk.
Yeah, wouldn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
It's impressive. I think the Olympics would be a lot more popular if you had animals in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
think it's not very popular now?
Well, I mean, it's not as popular as it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in the old days, you had to, if you wanted to see someone fall down, you had to watch the Olympics and hope. Now you can just watch YouTube.
That's true.
Yep.
Wow.
The people on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fall down all the time.
That's so true.
It's exciting.
I saw on the Olympics this year, they have skateboarding.
And the Olympics?
Yeah.
They should get pogo ball.
What ball?
Pogo ball.
Oh, that's right. You love pogo ball.
I took it up a long time ago. And then when we talked about it, I was like, I should take it with me to Budapest. Well, Zurich.
Well, it's hard to pack that.
Yeah, you can't do that on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
The pilot gets very angry.
Yeah.
He's like, stop it.
Well, you're pogo balling in the plane. He doesn't
Yeah,
want
you hit your head.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room.
That's true.
Yep. I mean, I don't want to tell people how to live their lives, but
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
I know you do.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Arnold. Why don't we?
I've started saying yep.
I
Like
noticed.
a cowboy, right?
Are
Do
you a
see?
cowboy now?
No, I'm not a cowboy now, but I was like, I had a cowboy hat a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do this podcast and I wore one for it. And I was like, maybe that'd be cool. And then I was like, I got a ranch, I should have a cowboy. And then I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't really want to do a lot of the ranch stuff, but I like saying yep.
Yeah.
Y'all.
You,
Y'all.
I saw a picture of you with Lonnie Anderson. You had a cowboy outfit on. I don't remember if that was from a movie or not, but you looked very
No, she just
dashing.
asked me to do that.
She just wanted you to do that?
Yep, put on the cowboy outfit.
Wow.
Lonnie Anderson asks you to do something, you do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's a tough lady.
Yep.
Yep. This
I'm
fear.
saying it now too.
Yep. It's fun. Say it. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
All you have to do is answer with yep.
Okay.
What do you want on your hamburger? Relish?
Yep.
That's weird. Why would you want relish on a hamburger? That's
You set me up, Arnold.
Yeah, see? I'm like a dolphin. I tricked you.
It's like you took my wallet with your little flipper.
Yeah, flipper wallet.
Oh,
They can't even use an ATM. All the ATMs are on land.
that's
It's
true.
useless. They're just doing it to show off to the other dolphins.
They're just doing it to ruin your life.
It's all it's about.
I respect that about dolphins.
Me too. You got to respect them.
Okay, let's do mailbag.
Let's do it.
Mailbag.
Okay, the first letter is actually from a fellow celebrity,
Oh, this is good.
Ralph Macchio,
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Karate Kid fame.
Yeah.
He wanted to know why you were never in Karate Kid 4. Because you were asked to do it.
Well, the problem with, okay, so I don't have a very karate body. I'm more of like a tough guy body.
Right.
But like the karate guys, they're really great. Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, they have the karate bodies, but they're not very big guys, right?
Right. Yeah.
You have to be kind of a smaller guy. I think if I tried to do karate, I'd just rip my pants.
You think so?
It'd be really hard.
Yeah.
Like every time they'd be like, okay, and action. I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like,
Right.
rip.
Well, that was
My quads are too big.
They are too big.
They were back then.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
still
now
they're
it's
still
like
massive.
Good sized quads, but back then, the big quads.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
look great.
Yeah.
Karate Kid 4 was the Hilary Swank one.
It was.
So I think
But
he's-
why wasn't he in it?
I don't know. I think that's why he's asking is because he's a little bitter about it.
So he was in 3 of them, and then he wasn't in the 4th one.
Yeah.
I've been in so many Terminator movies, I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Sometimes you're in them and you weren't even on set.
Yeah, I don't know what. Sometimes it's just like Zoom footage.
Yeah.
They're just like
They use Zoom footage.
Terminator in Zoom. It's like, da, 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 da. Hey, is anybody, could Sarah Connor unmute herself, please?
Oh my God.
Could you imagine? That'd be funny. I do like COVID Terminator,
Yeah.
but like I can't tell who she is because everyone's wearing a mask.
I love that.
It'd be funny. Yeah.
All right, Ralph, I hope that answered your question. He's
You
too
should come on the
ripped.
show.
I would love to have Ralph
Would
on the
be
show.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else do you want on the show? We could ask somebody. We should. I don't know if people listen, but I think they do.
Yeah, they
So we
listen.
could ask them if they want to come on.
Well,
Helen Mirren?
Helen Mirren would be
That'd
great.
be great. She's
I
awesome.
I still want to have Darren on.
Darren. How'd that guy? Your roommate?
Okay, Arnold. You got to really have more of a positive attitude about him.
Well, I'm very worried about you. It's a codependent relationship, but he's only dependent on you.
That's true.
You know, it's weird.
We're still in couples therapy.
Yeah, I talked to my friend about it.
Who?
Yeah, the guy that does my wheels. Jorge.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
You talked to him about Darren and my
I
relationship?
talked to him about everything.
Yeah.
He's a very good listener.
Yeah.
I don't think he speaks English.
Then how is he a good listener?
It helps.
Because it's like a therapist. You can just talk and they just stand there.
No, you can just smile.
Yeah.
So he's like cleaning something and I tell him all the troubles I have in my life and then he just looks at me and smiles and I feel better.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
But I told him, I said that Darren is not good for you. Yeah.
What did he say?
He just smiled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think he agreed with me.
Sounds like
I want to talk to that guy though.
Yeah.
I mean, not now, but like at some point, because I think it's important that somebody steps in, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you need help.
I do need help.
Yeah.
You know what else I could use help with? Fitness tips.
I could do that.
Do you have any this week, Arnold?
If you're going to poke a ball in an airplane, wear a helmet.
That's a fitness tip?
Well, I mean, it's not a useless tip. It's useful.
Okay.
Okay, I could give you a fitness tip.
Okay.
Okay. So a lot of people these days, they're using the smartphones. You know, the iPhone, they communicate with each other and they're texting all the time. But you got to make sure your thumbs are in shape.
Okay.
Right? That's important.
Yep. Could sprain them.
Yeah. So what you do is walk around your house and only use your thumbs to open doors. That's it. So you just go up to a door and go, I'm going to use my thumb to open the fridge. Use my thumb to open the cupboard.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you have huge, strong thumbs.
Wow.
Yeah. Then you won't get worn out when you're texting.
That's great advice.
Hand a tip.
And a tip.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Arnold. Well,
So
thanks.
if you're going to write in with a question, use your thumbs.
Great
Just
question.
keep using your thumbs.
Yeah.
Then they're always pointing down. You're like, boo.
No.
As you hit the letters. Don't do that.
Don't do that. It's negative.
Yeah, it's very negative. And we're all about positivity.
I've noticed.
Trying to be like that, you know?
Except when Darren comes up.
Yeah, that guy.
All right. Okay, Arnold. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for doing the show again. Thank you, everyone
Happy to be back.
who listened. And
Did you feed the dog?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, it's a big house.
Yeah, it is a big house.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.